Hi, this is Shay Jackson with Hype Career and Education Foundation. I am so excited to do this video. Why? Because one of the misconceptions that parents and students have that are from low-income families is that they can afford college, that they don't have the money, so why apply? Why even fill out the application for financial aid? And this video will help you to see that that is not true. There are plenty of colleges and universities out there. These are for the great state of Texas because that's where Hype Career and Education is. But in all states, there are colleges and universities that think, hey, we know that there are smart, bright, intelligent students who would like to go to college. However, their family can't afford it. Fine, we'll take that barrier out and they can come. I'm excited. Okay, so this video is Texas colleges offering free tuition based on family income. Let's get started. So the first college is Lamar University, and it's called the Lamar Promise. And basically, if your family makes no more than $25,000, they will cover the tuition and also the fees for the fall and the spring semester. Okay, here are the eligibility requirements for it. And pretty much it's making sure that you fill out the FAFSA and again, that's one of the things that kind of brings a fear of, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to fill out the FAFSA. No worries. Hype Career and Education Foundation will make sure we have plenty of videos. We'll have like a teleconference where if there are any questions that parents have, if students have, they can ask them absolutely free. Okay? Again, the Lamar Promise. The next one is from Midwestern State University. It's called the Mustangs Guarantee Program. Okay? Basically, for this one, your combined family income has to be $50,000 or less, and the student has to take, and it'll cover 15 credit hours each semester for the student. Tuition and fees covered. So all you would have to be responsible for are your room, your board, your books, and all of that. But if you qualify, most time if you qualify for these programs, you'll be able to receive Pell Grant. Texas also have grants that they award to students as well. So you really won't have to take out a lot of loans. The key is applying as early as possible, getting that FAFSA filled out as soon as possible, turning it in, talking to the colleges, seeing if there's anything else they need before you get awarded. Okay, so again, for Midwestern State University, the Mustangs Guarantee Program, tuition and fee covered for 15 hours if your family income is $50,000 or less. Next is for Sam Houston State University. It's called the Bearcat Promise. It covers your tuition and fees, again, for 15 hours. Your household income has to be $25,000 or less, okay? So the max for your family income has to be $25,000. So if your parents make $25,000, or parent or guardian make $25,000 or less, you're interested in Sam Houston University, you have an opportunity to go with a big chunk of your college tuition and fees covered. Next is Stephen F. Austin. Stephen F. Austin has the Purple Promise. Okay, for this one, their requirements, again, to fill out the FAFSA, and if you notice, after be a Texas resident, it says be eligible for the federal Pell Grant program. Well, most times, again, if you're eligible for the university programs, you're eligible for the federal programs as well. Okay, and for this one, your adjusted gross income, your family income, has to be $30,000 or below. or less, okay? 30,000 or less. The next college that we will go over is Tarleton State University. Theirs is called the Texas Tuition Guarantee Program. Okay, for this one, you have to maintain a 2.5 GPA. Your adjusted gross income has to be 30,000 or less. A Texas resident, and you have to be enrolled for 15 credit hours. Okay, and that's basically, most college classes are 3 hours. So basically you have to take 5 classes in the fall, 5 classes in the spring, stay in them, make sure you pass them. You'll have your tuition covered. This is great. The next program we will discuss is Aggie Assurance. And for this one, it's for students who are interested in attending Texas A&M University whose family's adjusted gross income is 60,000 or less. You will be able to attend Texas A&M with your tuition. I was trying to see if it said fees as well. Your tuition covered. Okay, you have to maintain a 2.5. You have to fill out the FAFSA. Take care of all of that ahead of time. Again, make sure that you apply as early as possible. Have the FAFSA filled out as early as possible so that you can know that you already applied, what college you're going to, that it's paid for, and you can relax and have a great senior year. Okay? The next college we will discuss is Texas State University, the Bobcat Promise. Okay, for the Bobcat Promise, the family's adjusted gross income cannot exceed 35,000. And as we're seeing, it seems like a trend that you have to take 15 college hours for the fall and spring semester, and it's covered. Okay, free tuition and mandatory fees for 15 credit hours per semester. Wonderful. The next college we will be discussing is Texas Tech, the Red Raider Guarantee. Okay, for the Red Raider Guarantee, your family income cannot exceed $40,000. Now, if you notice, for Texas Tech, you only have to be enrolled in 12 hours per semester. So that's just one less class. Instead of 5, taking 5 classes, and it's pretty average as 5 classes, again, because we were saying that each college class usually is 3 hours. You would take 4 classes instead of 5, which would be 15 college hours. Next, University of Houston, the Cougar Promise. If your family income is 45,000 or less, you will be able to have your tuition and fees covered. If you have any questions, and I was looking, okay, so for University of Houston, for the Cougar Promise, you would have to take 12 hours too, because at the bottom it says enrolled as a full-time student, at least 24 credit hours within an academic year at the University of Houston. And so 24, that's most people will take 12 in the fall and 12 in the spring, or if it's 15 credit hours you need, it would be 5 classes in the fall and 5 classes in the spring. That's the University of Houston Cougar Promise. Next is the University of North Texas, or UNT, the Emerald Eagle Scholar. If your family has an adjusted gross income of $40,000 or less, you're able to participate in this program. And again, you would have to take 15 college hours for the fall and also for the spring for all 4 years, or it'll say 8 semesters, which is 4 years. And also make sure that you are in satisfactory academic standing. Okay. The next college we will be discussing is the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. Okay, if your family has an income of 45,000 or less, you have to be enrolled in 15 hours or more per semester. You will be able to have your tuition and fees covered. Also, for the program, it says that $500 of book expenses per semester as well. So that's pretty cool, because you're able to not only have your tuition and fees covered, but also you are eligible to receive a $500 for book expenses as well. And books are pretty expensive in college. The next college we will be discussing is UT Dallas. For UT Dallas, the max family income is $25,000. And again, it's showing you when you should apply, what the deadline is. Make sure that you look, as you're looking at your college list, look and see what the deadline is for your application for your financial aid, because you want to take advantage of these programs. For UT Dallas, it shows that you only have to take 12 credit hours per semester. The next school we will be discussing is Texas A&M Commerce, the Pride Promise. For the Pride Promise, your family's adjusted gross income must be under $30,000 or $30,000 or less. And also, if you notice, in the third bullet point, it says must have an expected family contribution, your EFC, and that is what's on your student aid report, which you receive after you filled out the FAFSA. It has to be between 0 and 5,157. And as well for Texas A&M Commerce, you have to take 15 hours per semester. Next up is the Falcon Promise, and this is for UT Permian Basin. Your family adjusted gross income cannot exceed $45,000, and you must take 12 hours for each semester. Now, 12 hours or more for each semester. For all of the schools that I'm going over, if you've never heard of them and you're saying, how do I apply? How do I find out more information? What we're going to do is have videos and posts about each college, so that if you have an interest in it, then you can go, you can look and just find out more information to see if that's a college or university you would like to attend. The next college is UTSA, or University of Texas San Antonio. For your adjusted family income, your adjusted gross income, it has to be $30,000 or less. Or it's saying that your family assets have to be $50,000 or less. And I'm sure once you go in and you look, they'll tell you more requirements of how many hours you have to take a semester, and any other eligibility requirements that you have to meet. The next college is UT Tyler. And for UT Tyler, your annual family income must be $25,000 or less, and it's for 15 credit hours. And if you look at the second line after the first paragraph, it says estimated tuition and fees for 15 semester credit hours at UT Tyler are $7,602. That will be taken care of. Okay, the Patriot Promise Grant. The next college we will be discussing is West Texas A&M University. For the Buff Promise, your annual family income must be $40,000 or less. Also, you must complete 15 credit hours per semester. Okay. Again, your family income must be $40,000 or less, and you must take 15 hours per semester. If you look at the third bullet point, and this again, I'm just stressing, pay attention to the deadlines. When you go look at the colleges that you are interested in attending, look at all of the deadlines, and you don't want to use your deadlines as, okay, well, this is the deadline. Let's say, for instance, for this one, it's saying submit all required financial aid, scholarship, and admission documentation by April 15th each year. And even though it's saying April 15th, you want to have your documentation, your applications, any other information that the colleges may need as early as possible. Don't wait until mid-March. If you can get it in September, October, do it, because it's less stress of, okay, am I going to get in? Am I going to receive funding? Go ahead and take care of it, especially if it's one of the top schools that you would like to attend. The next promise we will be discussing is for UT El Paso. This is the UTEP Promise Program. Excuse me. Your family income must be less than $30,000, and you must take 12 hours per semester. Okay. Moving on to the next college, for Texas A&M Texarkana, the Eagle Tuition Assistance Grant. In order to be eligible for this program, excuse me, it doesn't give an amount, but it's saying middle income students who are ineligible for any other types of need-based gift aid, such as grants, scholarships, or other assistance. So basically, it's not based on what your family income is. If you fill out your FAFSA, and after filling out your FAFSA, you're not eligible for any type of grants or scholarships or any other type of assistance other than loans, then you are eligible to receive the Eagle Tuition Assistance Grant. And that seems pretty cool. Okay. If you have any questions, if you're interested in going to Texas A&M Texarkana, go to their website, look under financial aid to see, or even call would be better, parents or seniors, just to get more information and have your your questions answered by financial aid officers. Next up is UT Arlington. In order to receive the Maverick Promise, your family's income has to be $65,000 or less. Let's look at that deadline. It says complete and submit all financial aid application forms so that they will be received in the Office of Financial Aid by April 1st. Do we want to wait until, let's say, March to get that information in? No, we do not. As soon as we're able to get the information in for financial aid, that's what we want to do, because we want to make sure, without a doubt, we're eligible and we receive funding if you're eligible for this program. Okay, you must maintain a 2.0. That should be pretty easy. And that's the Maverick Promise. Again, this is Shay Jackson with Hype Career and Education Foundation. I hope this video has gave students who may have felt like their parents don't make enough money for them to go to college, or parents who may feel, I want my kid to go to college, however, I don't have the money. I hope if in any of these, and the range was from $25,000 to $65,000, if you're in that range, I hope that this video gave you hope that if your student is trying, or senior, if you're trying and you want to go to college and you want to better your life, there are resources and the opportunity is there. You just have to go get it. If you have any questions, you need help is free. Don't hesitate to call or email us. Have a great day.